I'm Sabrina Samuels, and welcome to my show, Upfront and Personal. It's my intention to deliver information that will help us maintain a quality lifestyle in all aspects of our lives. So let's get started. Welcome back to another edition of the Sabrina Samuels Show with me, Sabrina Samuels. Well, in this edition, we're in our master bathroom because I want to address a question that one of my subscribers asked me. But before we do that, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, make sure you do subscribe and hit that button down there, that bell, so that you will be notified whenever there's a new video blog. On this edition, we're going to talk about hygiene. That's right, hygiene. One of my subscribers wanted to know, how do you stay fresh and clean? As we get older, bacteria begins to really build up on the body. And you know what? Not older people is this a problem for. Younger people as well. Because of the foods we eat, because of our environment, bacteria builds up a lot quicker on the body. And if you don't keep your body clean, and I mean really know how to scrub your body, that bacteria will build up and you'll have an odor to you. And no matter what you do, whether you shower, put on perfume or deodorant, you'll still have that musty or that rank smell to you. So I'm going to tell you what I do to stay fresh. You know, whenever I go out, people all the time tell me, "Oh my God, you smell so good. What do you have on?" And I tell them the perfume I wear Angel by Terry Mugler. And it's the only fragrance that really works with me. And that's the first thing we're going to talk about. Find a fragrance that works for you. Some people like flowery. Some people like cinnamon. Some people like brute. Some people like different fragrances. But you have to try a fragrance to see what works for you. I am more in the earth tone, cinnamon, more of the earth tone flair. It works well with my body. Flowery perfumes or colognes just don't work on me. So that's the first thing. Find the right cologne that works for you. Secondly, let's talk about how you cleanse your body. There's one thing that a lot of us miss, and I found this out by accident because before I had that fresh, wonderful smell, literally for 24 hours, I would start to smell kind of rank, or my perfume would turn on me and kind of have that acidy smell to it. And I realized I wasn't doing one thing all the time, and that is washing my ears. The ear holds bacteria like you won't believe. Clean your ears good. Now, after you do that and you want to shower, when I shower, ladies and gentlemen, I use a towel, but I sewed on a loofah rag. The loofahs that you can get, I think it's Bath Body and Beyond or Bed and Bath. I can't remember where I got this from, but it's one of those. I know you can figure it out. But it comes in a little packet and they're very thin. So what I did is I sewed it on a regular washcloth. This little baby really works. It takes off the dead skin. It actually sloughs off the dead skin. It gets that dead skin that sits on us. Have you ever felt someone and you touch their arm, a female, and it feels kind of like a lizard? It's because this dead skin build up. You have to get the dead skin off, and the only way you can do it is with a good loofah. Not the little regular loofahs that, I'm talking about something that's going to scrub you. Now this is going to hurt at first until you get used to it, so go very mildly. But when I get in the tub or the shower, I take this thing and I just rub and scrub, and oh, it's just wonderful. Now, to keep bacteria from building up, what I do is I use my favorite soap, whatever that might be. I use a variety of different liquid soaps. So that is up to you what you want to use. Once you put that soap on a nice wet towel, you want to do something that's really, really important. And that is, you want to disinfect the body. This little product, it was told by my dear cousin Faye Bier. She told me about this product, and it's called Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile Soap. It has hemp in it, and this product is so good. You can get it on Amazon. You want to get the right thing. I wanted to hold this bottle up so you can see it. This is such a good product. It's really reasonable and it works. You pour that on top of your liquid soap or whatever soap you're using. Just put a generous amount. I have it in a little container so I can just squirt it out a little bit. You want to put that on, and you also, if you're having a hygiene problem, if you have smells that you're trying to get rid of, you also want to use apple cider vinegar and water. You mix it half apple cider and half water, and as you can see, mine is almost gone, and every time it gets right here, I take it to the kitchen and put apple cider vinegar in it and water. And what I do is I spray under my arms and my private area, front and back, with the apple cider vinegar and water. What this does is it actually gives you a good pH. It's a good natural pH balance. And men, you can do this too. Put it under your arms. I'm not talking just to women, because men, you have hygiene issues as well. And you can start smelling kind of musty or rank sometimes. So this will really help you as well. You want to spray this on you, and it doesn't burn the private areas at all. After you do that, that's when you actually use this before you start soaping up your rag. I take my towel and I hit it together. This also makes a nice lather. And I begin to scrub. Now you've already have your apple cider vinegar on your underarm area and your private area, so that's had a chance to sit for a couple of minutes. You start washing up, and when you get to the private area, this Castile soap, ooh, it's going to feel so good. It's going to just tingle that coochie. Oh, it's going to tingle that private area. You know it's down there working for you. And you just scrub that thing up there real good, ladies, real good. And get underneath the sisters, the sisters, whatever you want to call it, Coco and Chanel, whatever you want to call your tatas. Lift them up if you have to lift them up, and get under there and scrub those breasts. You've got to get under there, because bacteria lives in the breast area underneath the breast. And if you don't clean the breast clean, if you don't do it good, ladies, it just has a horrible odor, and it'll make the entire experience for you when you put your perfume on. It'll just be terrible. So once you do that and you rinse off, if you have problems in certain areas, wash it again, rinse it off. Eventually your pH is going to be balanced. The bacteria will be very little on the body, and you'll begin to smell good all day, and actually 24 hours. You can, if you bathe at night, you can get up in the morning and just freshen up and take off if you like. And not unless you're playing sports or you're doing something, some activity, you might want to do that twice a day. But this will help you immensely. Now here's another old-fashioned thing that I learned, and I learned this from my grandmother. This green rubbing alcohol. If you still have a scent to you when you get out of the shower or the tub and it doesn't turn you on like you wanted to, take your towel, not this one, just a regular towel without the loofah on it. Wet it with hot water, wring it out, and then splash. I buy about 5 of these at a time because I use them so much. Over that thing up, sprinkle it on your towel, and then you hit the ears, the neck, under those two tatas. Men, you get your chest, under the arms, and down the side of the body here. You can also do the private area, but you have to be very careful because this will burn. You don't want it to burn. This stings, but it stings so good. But this burns, so you have to be careful when you get to the private area. But sometimes I'll just put, just if I shave down there, I just have to, hit this so I won't get any bumps. I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, if you do this, you're going to thank me when you put that special perfume or cologne on. The men are going to say, woo, and the women are going to say, woo, what do you have on? I tell you, it's going to change your life. And it's going to be a good thing for you too, because as we get older, bacteria builds up more and more, and you want to get it off. No matter who you are, dead skin piles up on the skin, you have to slough it off. All right, I hope that helps you, and this is kind of a different little twist for me. I'm beginning to answer all these questions. If you have questions or comments, I just welcome you, and I just thank you so much out there. You all are so wonderful. I appreciate all your beautiful comments and questions and concerns. I appreciate all of it. I want you to know I really do. I'd like for you to go to my website, thebeckmanmethod.com or sabrinasamuels.com, and see the various programs we have to offer. Go to my store and see the self-help items available. My Success Diary workbook. It's an unassuming little workbook, but it works magic. It's information I put in there after years, and I mean years, of knowledge and experience and learning. And if you do it the right way, it will help bless your life. Also, my etiquette DVD on dining out. Every form of dining out, you will learn some good information. And if you find out one little thing on that DVD that you've learned new, it's worth the investment. Until next time, I'm Sabrina Samuels, wishing you love, peace, happiness, and our Heavenly Father's divine order. Love you, and God bless you always. I'm ready to get in the shower. Bye now.